Charlotte Motor Speedway is the next stop on the FedEx Nationwide Series Tour. It's the running of the Overhaulin 300. Should be a great race here today. And it's a Ford Chevy front row here for today's event. It is Nicholas Guerrero on the pole in car number 60, alongside him the 27 of Tim Waycross, our winner at Iowa Speedway. Row 2 has Jerry Guerrero in the 6th and the 20th Seth Cole. Row 3 has Dale Keselowski in the 12th and his teammate Skylar Harris in the 22, both for Penske Racing. Row 4 has Charles Jackson in the 5 and the 54, the defending race winner, Roy Vandervue. Row 5 has Dylan Hughes in car 52 and the 34 of Bob Fergus. Row 6 has Jack Richards in the 19 and the 3 of Eric Matthews. Row 7, Dylan Young in the 2 and the 70 of Lisa Shears. And here comes the command to fire the engines up here for the Overhaulin 300 at Charlotte.
Drivers, start your engines!
And give it the fire the engines. Row number, I think, 8 we're on here. It is Adrian Becker in car 43, and alongside of her, the 16 of David Burton. Next row down to 01 of Cole Moore, and the 13, the car he calls Jenny Joe, Joshua Card, our winner at Nashville, the last race on the tour. Here. So the Ford Mustang for Roush Family Racing alongside the Bruco Motorsports Chevrolet on the pole on the front row for this event. Ford versus Chevrolet. Crowd loves that battle as much as we all do. Pace car ducks up on the pit road. The green flag about to wave. And the Overhaulin 300 is underway. And what a start Nicholas Guerrero got. He took off like John Force on that start, didn't he? And Nicholas Guerrero will lead him down to turn number 1, and he's gonna lead him. Takes the initial lead here. Nicholas Guerrero. That's Tim Waycross in second position. Third, Jerry Guerrero, Nicholas's brother, in third. There comes Dale Keselowski in the 12 car, going up in the 4th position now, followed by the 5 of Charles Jackson. And Tim Waycross goes to the inside though. Nicholas Guerrero led the first lap, but here comes Tim Waycross in car 27. And he'll take the Castrol GTX Chevrolet for Bruco Motorsports to the number 1 spot. 3 wide for second there between. Well, got trouble there. That is Logan Wilson has crashed. Dion Scott has crashed. And Tim Waycross will lead the second lap of the race here as the caution flash for Logan Wilson and Dion Scott. And let's take a look at what happened on the caution, or to bring out the caution. Dion Scott was 3 wide between himself, Logan Wilson, and the 31 of Samuel Mills, our Talladega winner. They were coming through the 3rd and 4th turns. They were running well back in the pack, though. Scott made a move to the inside, make a 3 wide for position. And he goes up to the end of the track into Samuel Mills, and the 31 is going to shove Samuel, I believe, into Logan Wilson. And Dion bunny hops just a little bit. He crashes into Logan's car, and Logan hard in the wall. So did Dion Scott. He was also hard in the wall. And, oh, Logan got awful close to hitting back Dion, but nonetheless, so that was enough to cost the yellow flag here. Let's go on board with Dion Scott in car 88. And now from Logan Wilson's car, in car number 00. So a couple of damaged up race cars here in the early going of the Overhaulin 300. 30 laps, by the way, around this racetrack. 10 laps of what we're going to have in the Castrol GTX Cup Series race, the Coca-Cola 600. The main event of the Speed Weeks at Charlotte. And Dion Scott and Logan Wilson is going to start inside of the front 2 cars of Tim Waycross and Dale Keselowski. As both Logan and Dion obviously a lap down in this running of the race. Tim Waycross, who won earlier this season at Iowa Speedway, has the lead in car number 27, the Casual TTX Chevrolet. As he has the Bruco Motorsports car out in front. The green flag waves, and he got the start he needed to clear the 2 lap cars, and so did Dale Keselowski in the 12. I'm going to keep an eye on those lap cars, let's see, and see if they hold anybody up. And Logan Wilson's held up Adrian Becker and Lisa Shears, both, in the entire inside line. Adrian says, I've had enough of this, I'm going to go by you. And now Lisa Shears still caught behind, so does Joshua Collard in the 13. Logan Wilson's basically caused all this pack of cars there a chance for victory, pretty much. And the 18 of Joseph Bryant's been hung up behind Dion Scott, and Lisa Shears still hung up behind the lap car. So Logan Wilson and Dion Scott's not making any friends tonight at Charlotte, for sure. David Burton about got into Joshua Collard in the 3rd turn. And Tim Waycross, oh! Logan Wilson into the wall again. All the while, Nicholas Guerrero now takes the lead back from his brother Jerry, as Tim Waycross, who was leading, has fallen back just a little bit in the field. Jack Richardson, Daytona 500 winner this season in the Casual TTX Cup Series, goes into 2nd position now. 3rd is the 52 of Dylan Hughes. And here's the Internet CRA president, Seth Cole. Car number 20, his teammate Joseph Bryant won earlier this season at California Speedway, and that tremendous finish there. And representing Team Internet CRA with engines from Joe Gibbs Racing. So we know they got big power under the hood of their Toyotas. Jack Richards to the lead now, car number 19. The G-Oil Toyota he's driving. That's the car Taylor Mawson drove. Skylar Harris to the inside, car number 22, inside of Seth Cole in the 20. And Skylar will take 2nd place now. In the 3rd goes the 27, Tim Waycross, our pole sitter for the event, or our outside pole sitter, excuse me. Cole Moore dives the inside. He's got the helper in the 34 of Bob Fergus, another Internet CRA regular. Let's check back with the hung up bunch. There, David Burton in car 16 run 16th right now. The top 15 have broken away from the field. Derek Henderson, teammates right there. DeMarcus Brown, 66 and 62 of Jared Stone. Tim Gardner in 15. Ryan Acosta in the 14. Natalie Hernandez in the 36 car. Ricky Falcon, Samuel Mills, Adrian Becker in car 43 is running 26th. There, Cole Daly in the 38, Mitchell Jones in the 09. Running through the field. Lisa Shears in car 70 going by to 30th, Sam Young. There, Joshua Collard not having a good day so far, and the car he calls Jenny Joe started 18th in the race, but because he got hung up behind the lap car, has dropped to 31st. Joseph Bryant, we was talking about him a little bit earlier in the day. He's in 32nd. Eric Burton, Jeffrey Finguy, Dion Scott and Logan Wilson both chugging along back there. But the lap cars are going to have Skylar Harris to contend with here maybe in a minute, along with Bob Fergus and Jack Richards. Yep, and here they come. Skylar Harris is held up behind Logan Wilson. That's going to slow the entire field down, and that's going to let some of the field catch up. And Logan Wilson's not getting out of the way. Here comes Jack Richards on the inside, car number 19. He's going to bring Roy Vandervue with him in number 54. Now the question is that let some of the field who was hung up, catch up? Well, somewhat. And Bob Fergus is still hung up behind Logan Wilson in a double zero. And you have some of the field. There's Charles Jackson going right by, and the 11 of Derek Henderson. And now the 18 has, and now the 88 has caught up with some of the lap cars too. Meanwhile, the front two of Jack Richards and Roy Vanderview have broken away from the field here. Now with 13 laps to go in the race, Richards still is the leader racer. Roy Vanderview looking for his first win of the season. He's running second. He actually got a second place run last race on the tour at Nashville. The Nashville short track, that is. Finishing second to Joshua Collard. And some of the drivers now trying to catch up to the front two cars. And now we've got some of the cars still running right together actually at the moment. So for the most part, we may still have a battle for the win before this day is over. Possibly. That is provided, of course, if they can get caught up with the front two cars. Roy Vanderview diving inside of Jack Richards for the lead. Car 54 for Kyle Busch Motorsports. And he takes that black Toyota to the lead. The Monster Energy Drink Toyota into the lead here at Nashville, here at Charlotte, excuse me. ESPN fail. Ten laps to go. Roy Vanderview looking for his second Charlotte win in a row. He won this race one season ago. Jerry Guerrera, car number 6. He's got the hook. He's got the hookup from the 0-1 of Cole Moore, partially a hookup. Cole Moore in the 0-1 and Seth Cole in the 20. Seth runs 5th right now. Cole Moore in 4th. Jack Richards diving inside for the lead. Car number 19. Pair of Toyotas going up battle here, but now Jerry Guerrera and this bunch of cars, they've now about caught up with the front two cars now. So now we begin to see this race change just a little bit, though. In the final 8 laps of this race now, as they come to the stripe, 8 laps to go for Jack Richards. But anything can happen here at Charlotte. Don't pencil in your winner yet. Cole Moore up to 3rd now. He brings Seth Cole with him in the 4th. So Guerrera's now dropped from 3rd to 5th. Seth Cole trying to make a move to the inside of Cole Moore for 3rd. As now the front 4 cars have broken away single file. Although Jerry Guerrera in the 6th car is still in this mix as well. The 2 car of Dylan Young diving inside of the 27 of Tim Waycross. Cole Moore pulling up on Roy Vanderview for the lead. Or for 2nd place, I should say, excuse me. 6 laps to go. Cole Moore up to 2nd now. Five laps to go. Can Jack Richards hold them all off in car number 19? Here comes Roy Vanderview diving inside, car number 54. Inside of the 0-1 of Jack Richards. Oh, lap car Logan Wilson just up ahead. Uh-oh, here we go. Lap traffic to bear. Jack Richards hung up behind. Now it's going to bunch the field up again here. Now they're lined up pace lap style somewhat. That's going to give the lead to Roy Vanderview in car 54. But look at this field of cars right here. Oh, Dylan Young in the wall. Dylan Young into the wall in car number 2. And Tim Gardner was on the apron of the track, and he's held the field up now. What is this? The holding the field up 300 at Charlotte? What in the heck? And oh no! Contact between the 3 cars. They're down that backstretch. They come. This is going to be a whale of a mess here. We got 2 laps to go. Oh! Dylan Hughes was almost spun out by the 70 of Lisa Shears. The white flag is waved. 1 lap remaining at Charlotte. Dale Keselowski out in front. Now here comes Derek Henderson, car number 11. He dives inside of Dale Keselowski for the top spot, but it's not going to happen. Dale Keselowski wins at Charlotte, car number 12, to victory lane. Derek Henderson, after all that, comes on second. Third to Tim Waycross. Fourth, Jared Stone. Fifth was Roy Vanderview. Sixth was Jack Richards. Ricky Falcon 7th, Charles Jackson 8th, Samuel Mills 9th, and 10th was Nicholas Guerrera. This race is going to be talked about for quite a while. I don't know what's the heck. This is like the old, it's like the holding the field up 300 instead of the overhauling 300. Average speed 151.825 miles per hour, and there we gave you the top 10 cars. 11th was Sam Young, 12th was Jerry Guerrera, 13th was Ed Gardner. Then Natalie Hernandez 14th, Seth Coles dropped to 15th. Then Ryan Acosta, Cole Moore, Joseph Bryant, Bob Fergus, and Skylar Harris, the top 20. Well, what a messed up finish at Charlotte, if I'd say so myself. Dale Keselowski to victory lane here today at Charlotte in a overhauling 300. Tim Waycross has the points lead now. Lisa Shears is second. David Burton third. Skylar Harris, Nicholas Guerrera, Roy Vanderview. Then Samuel Mills, Logan Wilson, Jerry Guerrera, and Joseph Bryant the top 10. Derek Henderson is 20th right now in the points chase. Dale Keselowski, even with the win, still last place in the points. So next race on the tour will be at Dover Downs International Speedway for the Autism Speaks 200. Don't miss it.